Yeah,
3 games to 2.
Final round between these two in winners finals.
Yeah, super close situation. So grand finals, Infexious will need to win 2 sets. You all know how it works. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing him in and out of that same range that we've been talking about, right around Lash, whether he jumps, whether he does Superman. Like, what are his options there? Whether instead it's just kind of walking and blocking, as we've often seen.
Yeah, most definitely. So let's get into this grand finals. World Warrior #1 for the UK and Ireland is going to be Broski versus the return of Infectious. Broski does have the winner's side advantage, so to get that #1 spot, Infectious has to win this set and one more. We'll see how it goes. And already starting with some checks with the jab.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see 2 things that we rarely saw before, jump and then also charged heavy.
Yeah, true. And then again, that fuzzy jab timing, blowing up the command grab cancel. Never lets him do it. Jay Links being represented as well, and that fierce catching the start of the Serpent.
Okay, man, Infectious is definitely playing this a little bit differently. Much more forward focus. I don't know that we saw a roundhouse even against Broski before. I feel like we've seen 2 roundhouses from him in this top 8. But there it was, and it worked.
Yeah, it feels like he's identifying the space super fast and filling it before. Oh, Broski could realize what happened. That was an unfortunate drop, because that was a sick whiff punish that he got.
Okay, giving Broski the chance. He's going to get the corner. And reapplication.
Oh, that's what I was talking about, right? The cans. Blowing up whatever Infectious tried to do. Maybe he was jump, maybe he was backdash.
To kill if he wants. No, okay. It's going to hold on to those resources. Meanwhile, Infectious is 2 hits away from killing.
You see the fuzzy jab right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, it's happening all the time. Oh, what a check. And just going into the level 3 immediately. It's going to put Broski very low on drive bar, but it's not going to quite burn him out. Oh, excuse me. It was CA. My bad.
CA, yeah.
Definitely just...
And since it's CA, you always get good pressure after that. Yeah, there it is. Infectious going to be able to close it out. Barring combo drop, question mark? No, he's fine. That ability of Marisa and just a few other characters in the game to not have to choose between whether to do level 3 and getting pressure. That's a choice most characters have to make.
Yep.
But she doesn't. When it's CA, it's always corner, but when it's CA, you get real pressure afterward, and there he was.
Yeah, and great stuff from Infectious going into it that quickly to prevent Broski from building drive bar back to not get burnt out by that CA, right? Very, very well done.
Kind of jump, rarely seen in the first set. Cool to see the little adaptations in that way, little changes.
And that time you see a little bit late, ends up counter hitting the jab attempt. Nice from Broski's really bounced back here. Protect. Now it can be just a little scary just because of how low on drive you are. And now you're burnt out up against Marisa, bruh. She's bullying you to the wall.
Oh, too far. But so is Broski.
Oh my.
Big whips everywhere.
Jeez, man. Can't believe both characters are still alive. Stuffed the cruel fate. Now Broski has his drive bar back. It's a little bit less scary. Poison ball out there. He immediately represents it. Sets up a anti-air trap as well. Well done.
Not losing his awareness, that's for sure. In fact, she's hoping to see something like a tech. Nothing came.
Oh, baited out. But again, that does work in this match, right? Crouch jab into back fierce is a punish counter link now in Season 3.
That's true. She doesn't get the biggest... Oh, man. Okay, that's something I've wanted to see the whole time, and I'm surprised to see that it loses. That's good to know. Uh-oh.
Ooh, to the other side. Able to bait out a DI, and again, going into the level 3 nice and early here is going to put Broski very low or burnt out. I think very low, yes indeed. Oh, burnt out, excuse me.
Gray Broski.
Oh,
Seeing
no.
the stars.
I'm going to see if he's going to join them in a minute, and he definitely does. Because that's CTE City right there. Concussion central when it comes to that command grab.
That's the most dangerous thing in this whole game.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does something more dangerous and more damaging than that.
Oh, man. No, the only thing I can think of is like the Alex Street Fighter V Super, where he like does the razor's edge where your head's directly into the ground. That's it. Besides that, it's this.
Oh, is that in time? No.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he was empty jumps, I think he's going to be able to land and block.
Oh, just not getting away with it.
Stuff in the command grab damn near every time. He's able to sneak it in once, but besides that, has stopped. Ooh, throws him out of the OD slide after the fireball as well. Great recognition from Infexious. Then once again, blocks the drive reversal, baits it out, and does get the link this time properly. Oh, the throw. Broski's got 2 bars to his name. Tries to bait something out. He tried the super right there. It didn't come out. Tries it again. Gets jumped and baited for a second time. Infexious knew what he wanted. Made sure he did not get it.
Man, that's a big read. That Infexious was right about it. It's just 2-0 very quickly.
Oh, I love that right there. The back-to-back cans. Blowing up. Oh, again, blowing up Infectious's timings. That's why he's going to switch to the stance. Bruh, like with the phalanx, yeah. Like you just get lost in the lights. How are you supposed to respond to that DI?
For sure.
Like, okay.
Getting away with stuff like that is so fun, dude.
Oh, yeah. Goes up, gets the double leg.
Jump timing was surgical by Infexious.
How did you know, fam? Like, just tempting him into that Serpent Lash range, right? Like, I know you want to press it when I'm standing right here.
He definitely was at the spot where you would do Serpent Lash if the opponent's grounded. But
right, like...
That's exactly when he moved up into the sky. It was perfect timing.
That recognition, like when you're trying to bait your opponent into something and you know that you're going to be there and then move and they're like processing and recognizing that moment in real time, you always have an advantage.
Nope, it's too far. Every time I see a whiplash, I'm so worried.
I know, right? Every time. I'm like, yo, you about to die. Right now, though.
Infexious almost into the yellow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was going to say that poison actually kind of backfired on Broski a little bit. Man. Oh, boy, bruh. CA kills with anything, tries to bait something out. Both
stare down, absolutely patient from both.
These fellas been watching Jack matches, and Infectious, he jumped the OD poison ball right after the Serpent Lash. My goodness, bruh.
For somebody who almost never jumped in the first set that they played, in that game right there, he won because of jumps in both rounds. He jumped at the exact right moment in round 1, and he jumped at the exact right moment in round 2. Like, he was just right about when to move.
Like, he's so good, man. Like, the aspect of conditioning certain actions up until that point and then being able to switch it up and show him different options like that, take advantage. He like knows when you're gonna switch it up, right? And that's the most dangerous opponent. When the opponent knows when you're gonna switch it up, it could be all she wrote, and that's what it was in that first set. But we still got a whole nother set to go, right? That was definitely convincing. But again, Broski had the winner side advantage. So let's get into the reset grand finals here between Infexious and Broski as we're all knotted up at 0 once again.
And again, in that first set, we talked about, although it was very close, it was mostly Broski setting the terms. Like, he was the one who was deciding when to do what, where. In that first set of this grand finals, it was not that way. Infexious, again, big jumps, more drive rushes, more buttons, and he's starting it out in just that way again.
Indeed, bro. He's already got Broski cornered. Like, the drive gauge is getting bullied down. He parries to try to save his drive meter. And that's all she wrote, as you mentioned. And I love that he immediately goes into DI, right? Because if Broski blocked anything, he was going to build that one bar.
Yes.
So he was just like, DI immediately. I'm not even going to let you have that option. Beautiful stuff from Infexious.
So he continues absolutely in control. Sure, you're going to get anti-air now and then, but he doesn't seem like that's turning him off of that option, and it shouldn't.
Yeah, that's another thing, is that he never feels like discouraged about options or dissuaded from them. Like, he just knows.
Again, he's got the strategy, and he's going to stick to it. And it's been effective.
Yeah, he knows it's good. Not necessarily foolproof, but it's very solid, you know? So sticking to that over the course of a long period of time should result in higher successes. But either way, Broski right now going ham with A.K.I in the corner, putting on a combo exhibition.
Really happy to see that he's not just fading away.
Yeah, for sure.
Looked a lot better right there. But you can see how he's a little bit less comfortable in neutral than in set 1 in winner's side.
Oh, yeah,
winner's
for sure.
Like, he is much more patient in neutral. He's not doing stuff nearly as often.
Oh, and then again, making sure he does not get that overhead off. Perfectly timed to thwart it. Going into the level 3 again to put Broski very low on drive meter.
Yeah, and into the corner.
Oh, he used the OD slide. He gets him out at least. Gets him away from the corner, so the DI is not an imminent threat, but you're already getting pushed to the other wall quickly. Woo! Gladius anti-air this time.
It's getting a little weird, a little scrambly.
Oh, perfectly timed from Broski right there. not sticking his foot in the blender too quickly, catching the recovery, and a huge punish. Burnout.
Oh, man, that's gigantic.
Oh, but the armor, and that's not enough just yet.
Anything. Broski trying to get away. Oh, man, and all of a sudden he was up there. What are you doing getting into her face? You were trying to run away. You have been checked so many times on Drive Rush. Wow.
Yeah, again, I guess like that was part of the reason why Broski was like, okay, like he would expect me to run away at this point.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right.
And
you're
I think that's why he tried to surprise him, but Infexious is just so clean, so solid with the checks. Oh my goodness. That's a funky wake up, right? It's one of those that looks a little weird. You're not sure that you're already standing up. Infexious sneaks in the command grab.
So much more active. Here he is. Big control.
Gladius indeed, and Infexious is completely controlling this one.
Yeah.
Nice job,
All right,
nice
Broski.
job.
Not out of this yet, but it's a tough spot. More active there. Okay, getting away with a little poison.
Man, both players playing very disciplined right now. Serpent Lash backing up a little bit. Cruel Fate as well. Drive reversaled off. Woo-hoo. Now it's extremely scary for Broski.
Yeah, you can see him trying to confirm. But he does not want to get jumped in on. That is for sure. Okay.
What a way to answer the Cruel Fate. Meeting it in the sky. Infexious, another round on the board. Again, the armor stance, so good at preventing the opponent from taking their turn back. And Infexious, he's so good at letting those little wins add up to letting him have control of the match.
Again, reapplies. Oh, this is big.
Ooh, cans. Once again, it's been that magic button.
Again, reapply. Infexious in trouble in the corner.
Ooh, the anti-air came up whiffing. It's going to give Infexious a chance to control the corner, and he's going to cash out big CA as soon as he gets the opportunity to do so.
He may have had a kill route on that, but in any case, he's fine. A mix-up will take it. A grab will do it.
Yeah, is he right?
No!
Man. Infexious, we talked about, he's so good at showing aggression then baiting. Showing aggression then baiting. There, he goes up, makes him block something on wake up, but immediately goes into something tight and baits out the reversal super. Nice, perfect parry on the phalanx, though.
All right. Broski, the slow Thanos snap applied, slowly fading.
Ooh.
And back to this neutral play. Infexious walking up to a certain spot, then walking out. All of a sudden, oh, here it is.
And then, yeah, once he like blocks something in that stand fierce range, he shows that the back fierce almost deleted the rest of Broski's future. Command grab as well. That was the one as well where, so he's been using the armor stance and it automatically activates if you press a jump in button and it automatically just goes, right? The hit just goes if you press the jump in button. If you do an empty jump, he's timing it to where he does the command grab as soon as you land. I tested it myself. You literally can't jump out. Like the one he's timing it at, you can't hold up and get out of it. Yeah, so like the command grab is a ridiculous like little OS that he's doing for when people empty jump in.
Well, all that aside, Broski has the corner, and she's got great pressure. And although Marisa's level 1 is stronger than it used to be, it now beats throws, she's still not in a great spot defensively there.
Ooh. Almost got the whip punish again. Long distance now, Broski showing a lot of different options. Knows he's got to get deeper in the bag, considering Infexious is one round away from taking the entire tournament.
Yeah, just looking for lashes at this range is not it. Oh.
Gonna be a startup. Infexious, not gonna cash out just yet.
He's already got the corner.
Oh, nice job from Broski. The permanent level 1 classic A.K.I stuff. Puts Infexious back. The cruel phase will to spin the drive reversal. Still holding on.
Oh boy.
Almost could have been dead.
Yes.
Legitimately.
There's that range in and out of the spot. Okay, Broski, no. Every time he's tried to get away with something like that, it just has not worked. But you know, you gotta try. Like you have to try to attack the opponent.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't just be like, oh well, it's not gonna work.
And it feels like you just don't have answers a lot of time up against Infexious. That was sneaky right there. A little DI setup. Perfectly calculated for Broski to actually get the kill off that. That was nice. Definitely some of that A.K.I offense that Broski specializes in. Sneaking in, being creative, being tricky. Catches Infectious off and breathes some life back into the set.
Yeah, and he hadn't done DI in that way at all, maybe? Or maybe not since Winter's Side.
Yeah.
So taking out some of those options that we hadn't seen, adding things up a little bit. However, he's in the dumpsters already.
Back to the corner. Oh my goodness. Snatching.
For me, that's been like the hero of this set
Yeah.
for Broski. Like, yeah, he's been moving backwards, and then he gets to do EX Cruel Fate, and he gets plus frames, and he's out of there.
Ooh. And the big fierce as well. Look at that drive gauge just get bullied away. Oh my goodness. And now Broski ended up getting thrown. Oh, and then tried to do something. Only for Infectious to dump him one more time. Back to tournament point. Excuse me.
When he's jumped, it has actually often been in that same moment.
Yeah.
Like a quarter second after the round starts. It's not, he's not holding up forward, but it's like right after that.
Yeah, he tries to fool him, right? Show him something again, and there's the cans. Tries to show him like a slight walk forward, to maybe try to commit to a button to cut off the forward movement.
Sick. Okay, I really like that juggle.
Broski here. That was big damage off that.
No, denied.
Oh my, and then the fierce right afterwards.
Oh, Broski's in trouble. Meanwhile, Infectious is the one down in life, but Broski's in
no.
trouble.
Wade tries to base him out again, and Broski does confirm into the level 3 here. That's a huge dub for him. Infectious. Put on life support or just straight dead? Not quite.
Oh, no, could not do the armor. Didn't have enough life.
Precisely. Tried it. Definitely what we saw right there. And then Infectious again, you see what you talked about.
Yeah.
Holding that up forward very early on in the set.
And then rarely afterward. Unless it's for the kill.
Yeah.
Almost.
And good job from Broski once again recognizing the jump, canceling into the slide.
Oh, it wasn't EX, so it didn't have the bar to safely do EX and not be burned out.
Ooh, sneaking in the kicks.
Drive is in big trouble. So is the round key walk under to stay away.
Wow, and what an armor through that string to punish him and then get the back throw and then keeping him in range of the slide. Actually gets the jab afterwards, immediately going into level 3 as well to make sure Broski loses as much drive as possible all the way through to the burnout.
All the way into the corner, again in the dumpsters. Here's Infectious.
Oh, dropped. Ooh, the big jump in that time connects, but it's so scary, bro. Command throw finds the mark. Broski, bro, how much life you got left? The throw as well. Infectious, he's one away from chip and does it with the Gladius. Infectious, first place on his return to the World Warrior. What an incredible run.
After years of not competing at this level, to suddenly hop back in and do it with the character and Marisa, that's rare. And to do it on Modern and Modern Groove, also rare. And to do it with a strategy that is just different than almost anybody else playing Marisa. It's just rare to run into her, right? It's rare to get an idea of like what the strategy is for a Marisa player, but his is really different. It's so narrowed down. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He has like 5 things that he does, and he does them so well.
Like, it is really sick to just see somebody stick to their guns that way. Like, just be so disciplined to really simplify the game plan to be like, these are my win conditions. I'm going to look for 4 or 5 openings. I'm going to stick to that game plan. I'm not going to get caught up dedicating brain space to other things. And he was just so clean with it, right? He was like, I'm going to check drive rushes. I'm going to make sure I walk in and out of Serpent Lash range. It was just these little things that were the keys to victory. And for him to come back, take down players like Lex, Broski, all these titans of the UK scene that have been holding it down in his absence, to come back and snatch the crown like that, what a monster.
Yeah, there it is, the winning moment.